Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Road to 2000, day 114. Yesterday's video was slightly painful, but I'm playing and I'm just going to keep uploading, and win, lose or draw, that is the way things are going to go. Right, we're going for the English today, and that's what's going to happen. So yeah, I think recently as well, I've just been missing out on the basic things like just simple checks, but checks that haven't just been checks that have led to me not being able to castle and losing a piece as well. And yesterday, and just various different things. So I think the middle is going to be contested. I think I can see them pushing forward, or not. That's also interesting. So I guess if we take, they kind of take back maybe, or maybe not. Hang on a minute. I was hoping they might take with this and then potentially take this if they get sloppy, which they won't. So I think we're just going to take this, and I think they'll probably take back with this. They've got an isolated pawn over there, which is never great. I think we can push on. Not yet. Maybe we'll want to be careful with this. I'm looking at the same thing. They'll see it and they'll probably just move to the side, and I'll do exactly the same. But for the time being, let's just get this out. And if they start pushing pawns forward, maybe this bishop here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I want to take this, and then I want to push forward, attacking them. They'll probably, well, right, here we go. Defend this pawn again. I guess we could move forward here. If they take, we take back, they take. They're looking at this. If we push forward, they take, we take, they take, we take. Okay, so I think the one to do here is to attack this and attack the queen. They see it now. They resign. And again, it's not just me out there. I mean, it's simple things sometimes. I mean, you just got to look around what's being attacked, what's potentially going to be attacked if something moves. It's a lot more complicated than it sounds, but when you're playing chess every day, you expect to just be a little bit more on the ball. And that's not been my case lately. So game review, let's see what happened there. I mean, it was only a quick game. Okay, so get all our pieces out, absolutely fine. And this doesn't normally happen with this pawn, so we'll just take it. And we'll take again, why not? It wants me to take, but I don't want to take because it just invites their bishop into a really nice active sort of position. So then they do that, and you see what's going on, and it's just what happens at this level. They're just little mistakes, little errors, and yeah, short and sweet. We crack on. Right, here we go. Next opponent. Right, they don't want to play. Cool, fair enough. This opponent, do they want to play? I like how you can see what opponent's board is before you start playing. Okay, so we're going to get this, and I think I do what I do against d4 and just do this and develop. Yeah. We're going to do this. If they push on again, I'm more than happy just to move to the side. Okay, get this other knight as well. And come around here. Being a bit slow to develop, actually, so maybe just ideas of what's the quickest way for me to now kind of get my pieces out and about. Are they going to castle kingside? If so, there's a bit more development. Right. That's interesting. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of get this out. Little check. Does nothing, but we're just doing it so that we can maybe do this. But I've got to be careful as well because I can get trapped, can't I? If they push forward, I can take. Is this risky? If I go here, they push, or if they set this up. So if I go here and they set this up, I just drop back and then I can pull this back. Yeah. Yeah, see, they're setting it up. So I just drop back now, just in case they do it. And at least we've got a safe place to go back to. So always look for a safe square for your pieces to go back to. So they're looking at this, which is defended. They're looking at this, which is defended nicely. So we're just going to come. Or do we want to jump in here? And then maybe kind of come around in here again. Or do we just get this back safe now? Attack this. Where do they go? Go there. I think I'm going to push. They're going to take. We jump in here like so. We can't take, but then we've got kind of... So we're going to castle. Obviously, castling was always in my mind, but I just thought, was there anything else we could do that was a little bit more kind of urgent? Okay, so they're looking at this pawn twice. Obviously, we can just push them away. Okay, they're looking at this twice. We're looking at it twice as well. Now, do we push them away? Do we push them away here? Well, let's push the knight away first, because I think we're going to look to attack down the G and the H files. That makes kind of sense to me now. If we push them now, where do they go? Don't know, but if we push the knight, they can just slip back in here, and then they can get their knight back in. So we don't want to push too much for the time being. What we do fancy doing is maybe doing this. Just trying to sort of take control as we sort of try and force our way down the these files. Right, okay. So they are looking at this, which is kind of brutal. Not just because it's a pawn, but because it's a fork as well. So do we just jump in here like so? I think so. Question is, if they take, what do we take back with this? We're absolutely fine. So we're going to do this. Looking around at other pieces. After the past sort of few videos, I need to be on my guard. I've been a little bit slack, a little bit sloppy. Okay, we're going to do this. Straight up attacking them here. They defend. If we go like this, they take, we take. Now, we currently have a situation here with this pawn. It's being looked at twice by their bishop. Sorry, it's being looked at once. Paranoid. All right, so we're defending it twice. Now, they can easily attack it again. Maybe 3 times. Also, I'm looking at this. Their king is now in a really vulnerable spot. So we're potentially going to go like this. This. Push forward, attack the knight with a check. And then they're in all sorts of trouble. In fact, they can just defend, but it don't look great, does it? So I think maybe we'll do that. We need to get these knights involved a bit more. I think as well, I'd like to move my king to the side, but it's not so urgent now. I prefer my position, but only slightly, maybe one up. Okay, so they do that. Now, ideas, which would be quite nice, of maybe doing this and this at some point. backed up by this. Looking at this, which would be very nice. Now, if we do this, they take, we take. So we're going to do that. We are going to do that. No, we're not. Because if we do that, they take, we can't take because of that. So glad we checked on that. Also, if they take, we can't take back with the pawn because we get hit by the rook. So need to be a bit more cautious. Think about this for a second. Do we go like this? Then what? They jump back. I think maybe just, where are they going with this? I'm quite inclined to sort of, what about if I do this? That's slightly better, isn't it? Or do I? Two things I'm thinking of this. Defend it twice. To maybe potentially get it in here. Looking at that. Defended by this. Get this in first. Or the idea of that. But then if I push, just defended by this. So I'm thinking this is a bit more active, trying to get it in the game. I can't do this first because they can just take this and I've got no defender. Oh, what the heck? They're looking to come in. We're going to attack. They can jump in here. Okay. If we do this, they can take, so would love that fork. Would really love that fork. But I can't. Push, they take. I need to move. If they get this in, then what? We've got to do it. I can't allow them in. Running out on time severely. Wow. There are times when I think I'm probably best playing 15-10s, but you never quite know what mood you're in until you start getting in the game. And I've been looking at every little scenario. So probably today I'd have been best off with a longer formatted game. Need to think about that going forward. Okay, so I quite like that. Don't have much time to think about my moves at the moment. So maybe ideas of this, forking this. If they take, obviously they have to do something. Then we jump in again with the same situation. Okay, so they protect. They see what's going on, which is cool. Can we jump in here with some sort of discovered attack? No, they could just take. Maybe just try and support it. Right, 2 minutes now. I need to kind of just... Right, here we go. So we don't have time to do it. Ideas of just jumping back, I'd say. Coming in like this. What are they up to? Just looking at this. If we do this, then what? We're going to say goodbye to this. Attacked, but my queen is attacked. We've got to just drop back. They're deciding which one to take with. I think they might take with this. So there's more pressure potentially on this here. They don't, so we just drop back. Now can we do that? They do this, we take. If we can get that in before they push, I think that's a good move. Wow, okay, so we've got to take back like this. If we go here, do they just... If we go here, then what? No, they want to take this out. If they just move to the side, they can take that, and I can't take back. So maybe if they move to the side, we just take this. And if they take that, we move to the side. Threatening this still. There is still a check as well. I need to... I've forgotten about that. So we're just going to jump back. Are they going to see it? They're going to take first. That's really annoying. Really annoying. Right, okay. So... Yeah, I don't really want to lose that, but I don't think I've got much choice here. So we're going to move the queen over. I'd love to put some pressure on this. How can I... that? Don't tell me I'm going all the way back. Don't do it to me. Right. Or do I do this? Push forward maybe? And what? That is just really annoying. It's preventing me from doing anything at all. So I'm just going to move the king out the way. Just because I need to make a move and I've got no time left. Right, they're looking at coming in for a mate. So we can't be having that. We're just going to drop back here. Defending this again. Maybe ideas of doing this. Go forward, attacking them here. Yeah, we're just going to do that. It's kind of brutal. I take, actually. Yeah, I don't want to take. Opens up this, invites this in, potentially. Okay, so we're going to... I don't know what to do. Right, we're going to do this. I thought 2 seconds. I'm just not winning it, but I'd rather just kind of keep going on. No, still okay. Still okay. Still okay. Hanging in there. Go on, move your knight. Move the knight. Get out of the way of the check. Fair play. Right, cool. So we're going to run out of time. Oh no, they can do it now. No, they can do that. What? Oh, there's that. Nice. Ah, playing so slowly. I used to play much quicker. Damn. Oh, I wonder if I could have done something there. What does the eval bar say? Damn. Time. I got absolutely battered on time. Need to fix that. That is a must. Right, so drop below 1600 again. 60%, a blunder, 58% for my. Oh my gosh. It's just horrendous viewing. This is just like. It wanted me to go all the way back. Is that so? Really? Wow. I wouldn't have played it. I just would not have played that. Then I guess I could have pushed and then sort of allowed my knight to take again, but... I mean, I'm not too fussed by that loss. I mean, I lost with time in the end, but I liked some of the ideas I had as well. I was trying to do things that made sense. And it's kind of funny, even though it's one of these games I look back on and I actually think, I thought initially it would say that I had a better sort of accuracy, but when I'm thinking about it, it wasn't great. But it goes to show when you've got two people at the same level doing their own thing, sometimes you just get absolutely battered by the computer for doing what you do. And I get it. The computer's like, what on earth are you playing here? But that is just two 1600 players at the same level doing what they do. So we're losing here. No, it wanted that out straight away. I thought that might be the case. Go back. So should we have taken knight now and then pushed d4? I think we should have. Or push d4 straight away. See, these were the important sort of parts in the game. Oh, okay, I get it. No, I don't get it. I was thinking if they move this, obviously they lose the rook, but we're in a bit of a situation as well, aren't we? Hang on, show moves. Okay. Yeah, so it's all what I was trying to do, take the bishop and give him a check. I mean, I've never seen a game that is so, like, weird. Oh, just take the free pawn. Freaking hell. Jamie. Wow. Wow, look at that. And then, whoa, blunder. Then look at that. Whoa, and again. Wow. So basically the idea behind that is that if we push forward, they can't take because we take. If they take, we take. They can't take back in the end because of the fork. Sorry, the pin. Look at this up and down business. Then I go and lose a rook. And look at this. This is just winning. I had a feeling I was winning at the end. I mean, this is just the pawn. 3 of them. They can't deal with that. They cannot deal with that at all. And we would just keep pushing pawns. No. I'm guessing it wants this out here now to look after this if we, to look after this if we push this forward again. But again, it's just losing now. It is just losing. I'd have won that if I'd have had another minute or so. Wow, interesting game. Weird stuff though. Right, let me jump into another one. Let's see what we can do. The form goes on. This late 1500, early 1600 form goes on. I'm so tempted to try something else other than English, but I just I think I just stick with it for the time being. Okay. Let's fianchetto. Bishop's going to come out? No. Wow. That's interesting. This is somebody who doesn't like the bishops coming in and doing this to their... pinning their knights. Right, okay, let's get our pieces out. How do we want to finish this now? I've got this there, so let's do this. Push forward here. Now, I'm going to do the same because I don't want them coming in and doing this. I'm now going to castle. Yeah, so we okay. We are fine. Right, so don't push that D pawn, basically, is what I gathered from all of those little squiggles. Should we just try and take control of the middle? If they take, we take here. Let's do it. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Right. And let's not get sloppy with the time this time because that has been happening a lot recently. I think we're going to jump in here as well. Just so if they take, we can sort of replace it. But I guess on the downside is what that allows them to do as well is to put their knight into a more advanced position. I'm thinking of maybe doing this. And if they take, we take opening up this rook. Then potentially we take with check. Queen's not going to take back because obviously our rook defends, which means they'd probably double up their pawns and expose their king a bit. So that is one little idea. Okay, so that idea is gone. Are they looking to come in here now? Do we stop it? Is that risky? Is my... I might just try and... No, I can't do that because I'm pinned. I'm going to do this. As I said, just because I want to sort of open up that file for my my rook. I see nothing wrong with that. The check is currently defended. So I'm thinking I take. Yeah. I'm going to take. Okay, they take like that. I'm going to push forward now. Why am I going to do that? Because I can also try and get this into a better sort of position. Yeah. Or get the rook into a better position. What do I do? I'm going to take with the knight, just because it's a bit more advanced. Okay, so if we push forward, then what? Nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to think of some ideas here now, guys. Do I replace it? Do I just push this in here? Or do I just keep pushing? And then they come in here? It's not great. If I push once. I mean, having like control of this middle's not a bad thing at all, is it? Controlling pretty much everything here. So we're going to take that. They need to get their bishop involved a bit more, but I think they're fine for the time being where it is. Okay, so I guess what we can look at is pushing forward. Sorry, this knight is defended. Okay, so we just jump to the side or take with the queen. I think we just jump to the side. I don't want to invite their knight in. Okay, so we're going to do this now. I'll take with this actually, sorry. This is still hanging. Do they come in here? Okay, they come in there looking at this pawn on c4. And that's all they really do. So we're going to stop them from doing that. Right, I can't see what they're really looking at. So we're just going to push them away, I think. There is nothing they're looking at. Can't come in here, can't come in here. Can't go here. So they're going back. Wow, this is a weird game now, guys. This is a weird one. Right. Offer the exchange. We take. And then we are in some weird one. They can come in here now. Should we do that? We take. This is a strange game, guys. Let's get the king forward. We're basically heading to an end game, so how did I not see it? How did I not see them coming in there? I should have seen that. Them coming in here and then coming in here. That's knights. It's tricky stuff. Tricky stuff with the knights. Okay, so we're down the exchange. So be it. Not giving up. I am not giving up. Would love to get rid of their knight and keep my 2 knights against their Is there any chance of that? Not really. Okay, so we're just going to try and... I actually don't know what I'm trying anymore. We're going to try and do this. I'm just hoping that they take. Yeah, see, they do. So I don't know why. I mean, there's absolutely no danger. So now we've got our 2 knights against the rooks and a bishop. So we just need to keep our things off of the light squares, which is slightly annoying considering that all of our... But saying that, in order to hit this chain, the pawn chain, they need to come all the way down here and attack it from this side. So what about if we just do this? Then what? If we take, then what? We're going to come in and attack their rook. It's got to be done. They need to watch out for a check. Okay, so we're going to take. If they take back, we're going to take. Because then we can take with this, with a check. With a fork. That wasn't the right move. I see. Okay, so they can come around, attack it twice. Fair play. Now, is there any way we can... In fact, we can just do this, can't we? Defending this. I'm fairly confident as well. If the rooks come off the board. So again, as mentioned, the only way they can attack this pawn chain is from the bottom, which is currently defended by this knight, which is on a dark square. So that kind of... That bodes well for me. And now we're in front. I mean, we've gone from absolutely losing to winning. Well, I don't know. I don't want to speak too early, but we are entering the end game. And I think I do this now to defend this square and to attack, potentially. Do I want to attack? I think... Okay. We're just going to go forward. Yep. Get the king involved. Crucial endgames. King's got to get involved. Same applies. If they take this, we jump in. So we're just going to keep on coming up. Gather some pace. Yep. If they push on. We're just going to take. Go like this. There's a fork. Okay. I think we jump in here now. Just keep attacking. See, attacking this, and if they take this, sorry, if they take this, we take back. Maybe look to get this as well. Just keep on advancing the knights forward. I guess the only real danger, as I mentioned before, is them attacking us from, but they still need to kind of come here, jump all the way down, and it's just too slow, I think. And we can defend again. Are they trying it? Can't really see it. I mean, their last hope of these 2 pawns here. Now, how do we want to deal with this? We could try and shut this off from trying to come in here. Maybe do this. If they take, we'll try and march this one forward. If they don't take, we just push forward anyway. Yeah, just making sure everything's okay before I do anything silly. Okay, we're just going to do this. And we should be good. We should be fine. I'm so nervous playing these games at the moment, guys. So nervous. Like, every time I get around the sort of 1600 mark, I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't want to fall below it. And every time I get below it, I get kind of like really down about it. Not really down about it, but I'm just kind of like gutted about it. And it's just, it's a weird thing, this whole rating business. I mean, taking my knight now is a mistake because you just got to count 1, 2. Are they trying to? I don't see what they're trying to do. They need to defend this square or this square. Fair play. Okay. I guess how can we defend that square is the question. I don't know, but we just come in here like so. May as well just try and mock up one of their if they come in here and attack and then we push, they have to take. If they come and attack, I guess we just, okay, so now if we take, oh no, they defend this square here, which is really important. So maybe we just do this. King's got to get involved. That's what I'm messing around with here. King has got to get involved. We've just done a little lap. Their bishop's just gone over here to here to here to here, and our knights are just dancing around. King's got to get involved. Simple as that. Right, okay. Now, if they move this forward, we're just going to take, and it's this that could get home eventually. So I need to be a little bit cautious still. I think I'm just going to do this now. Or even better, should I just try and get this over here? And then if I push forward, they have to kind of take. Or then they just, yeah. I'm messing around with this. I'm making hard work, guys. Hard work. Right. So we are going to do this. Like that. It's so easy because I watch other people's games. When you're watching their games, and it's so easy to kind of be like, just do this, do that. But then when you're actually playing, okay, so next thing we do is just do this. I think we're in trouble now. Oh no, yeah, we're in trouble. We can't win this with 2 knights. Okay, we've got to go over here. And then we're going to come over here and take this, and then we're winning. But crikey, oh my gosh. Talk about making hard work, guys. So we're going to come in here now, and we're going to take this. And that's it. I think as well, when you're losing games more frequently, it's like, do not stalemate them. Do not do anything like that. Right, okay. Just jump in here. Unbelievable. I've hung a knight, but I've kind of done it for a reason. They can jump in there, but then it's just that. can't go in here. Can't come in here. Can't come in here. There we go. Blimey, lads, guys, girls. Made hard work of that. Wow, surprised they kept going. I mean, as soon as my pawn was promoted, it's kind of, do you know what I mean? It's a little bit disrespectful, but it is what it is. Got there in the end, guys, but listen, a lesson to be learned from that was that I lost a rook, got my rooks forked, went down the rook, but I was down the exchange, and then I had a bit of a plan after that, and that was to try and get rid of their knight. And I said I felt a bit more comfortable with my 2 knights against the what else did I have? I had my bishop, I think. But either way, look, I stuck in there and I got the job done. And you know what I mean? Sometimes you might lose a rook, but just keep going. And that is an example of, right, okay, so look, 78% is what I got. Opponent got 77, 1 blunder apiece. And let's see what happened here. Okay, so this is where that was fine. I wasn't quite sure what to do with the knights. I had a couple of ideas, but I wasn't quite sure. Yeah, here I get that. Looking at it now, I was looking at the center, wasn't I? Once upon a time, I should have taken the center. Yeah, I totally took my eye off the ball there. It wants me to take back with the pawn. Yeah, that's bad. Look, it wants me to take back, but it invites them into a nice kind of square. I didn't like it. I mean, a lot of people would have probably done the same at my level, but maybe not. And I was kind of annoyed about this here because I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. And then I've allowed them in, and I've just, it's easy to miss them sometimes. It is definitely easy. So we go back, get forked, and they take. And then we're like, actually, do you know what? We're playing on with this. And I did something silly like that. I know it looks stupid, but I just baited them into taking it. They were thinking, hang on a minute, what are they up to here? And they're in their mind, they're like, okay, look, we're up already, so we're just going to exchange pieces down. But that was part of my plan. I didn't want them with a knight going into the end game. It sounds crazy, but I play quite well with the knights in the end game. So I thought, okay. And then they do that, and then obviously here's a massive mistake because they do this. We can take. We're baiting them to take this because we can take back. If they take back, then the fork's on. Boom, take. And then they take that, thinking that we're going to take with this. But no, they missed the fork. Forks all around here, guys. We take. I thought I was in trouble here, but then I realised, actually, no, I can just go back and defend my rook, like so, and attack them. How did we deal with this endgame? I don't think we got our king involved as much as it should have been like. It should have been involved a lot quicker. Yeah, they had the right idea here. They had to do that. They had to come around and try and stop my pawn going to a6. And then we're just looking at this and we're thinking, well, hang on, what are we doing here? Because we can lose this, and they defend the promoting square. So we come back and defend it again. Bit of a messing around. And then we finally wake up and smell the coffee and jump back here. Realize we can do this. Yeah, they take... And I did get a little bit wide for a second. I was thinking, oh no, I've only got one pawn left. But with two knights, I had too many moves. And here I was trying to figure out a way to do it. And I was like, right, okay, let's just keep them coming. Needed them to get away from that square. And they did. They took. And it was just not the right thing to do. And they can't go into these defending squares now. And that is pretty much... There we go. That's game, set, and match. But anyway, listen, guys. 1600. How many times have I said 1600? It's incredible. Anyway, guys, look, I hope you liked. If you liked it, give it a like. If you've got a comment to leave, good or bad, I'll take them all. And if you want to support me and keep on following my journey, then subscribe. Going through a fairly bad spell at the moment. But do you know what? If your bad spell is hovering around the 1600 mark, then I don't think it's that much of a bad spell. My peak was 1749, but you know, we live to fight another day, and we've got 1700 before, so we're going to get it back. Just going through a bit of a rough spell at the moment, but you know, we're going to come through the other side shining. So anyway, guys, happy chessing. See you all very soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.